Well, afternoon everybody. This is a Diana inspired update, and Diana's an integral part of the Love Trilogy, so it's all connected. And I just want to read, it's just by chance I opened the Diana book at May the 7th, isn't it the 7th today? May the 7th, the 7th of July today. And I just use a particular quote. So many lies in your newspapers. So many lies again about me. This is when Diana was obviously something, this is 9 years ago. I have noticed that it's coming to the front again. I will just say, don't believe all you see, hear and read. Well, you could apply that to anything, of course. Well, I was out at a local coffee bar this morning and something profound came to mind. The particular person who wrote this book, whose name escapes me, I think his name is Selena, fantastic book about escaping the Matrix. She talked about a case study of a young man who was into drugs, violence and all this kind of stuff, and how he redeemed himself through the work she was doing using Reiki. And the thing that really got to me is that I've done spiritual healing and Reiki, all kinds of stuff. A lot of people are very skeptical about it, and sometimes the results aren't always obvious. But the thing that really hit me, it's so, for me anyway, so profound, is that it allows someone to realise their divine connection. Because as soon as we sever the connection, this is what all Neil Donald Walsh's books are about, Conversations with God, is the divine connection. We have it anyway, but it needs to be conscious. So that was the obvious thing. And the other thing I would suggest is maybe you ought to consider dark energies. There's some videos on Anne Stewart's YouTube channel about this, and there are other people who are very proficient at it. So that's something else that would benefit from your research. And the other recurrent theme is, there's quite a number of people, this particularly in social media, be kind, be considerate, never have a go. Well, yes, all that is very true. But if you think about it, by her own admission, both when she was alive and through spirit communication, Diana was no saint. What did Diana, Diana was brought up in a very dysfunctional, well, she wasn't brought up, but she joined a very dysfunctional family. And that took a lot of courage, a lot of guts. And she didn't just lie back and accept it, she fought it. And what did she do? The thing that converted me long before Anne ever challenged her, the thing about landmines. My God, that took some guts. So it isn't all about being passive and kind to people. They're good things. Passivity is not, of course. But Diana was a very courageous person. And lastly, I was going to read out some of her prescriptions, but I'm going to save that to the next video. But the one thing I do want to comment on is thinking about thoughts. Some of you may realise this, that sometimes your thoughts are not your own. The thoughts are from your subconscious, the thoughts about other people, the thoughts about stuff you read in the media. So I would suggest whenever a thought crops up in your mind that doesn't really serve you, which is probably most of the time, send it back to its source. If it's yours, fine, acknowledge it. If it's yours and it's negative and limiting, change it. All this sounds very simple, doesn't it? Changing thoughts. Well, it's... I can't think of the particular philosopher who said this, about I think, therefore I am, but there's far more to it than that. But thoughts are massively important, massively. And if all you did from watching this video was start to monitor and change your thoughts, I'll have done my deed for the year. All right. Have a great day. Namaste. Love to you all. Bye.